Welcome to ISTV English News. This is Mandira. First, the top stories. Chief Minister N. Biren inspects ongoing construction of new Secretariat complex at Mantipukri. Full-dress rehearsal of Republic Day parade held in several districts of state. And 9 Ashas held on charge of arson and vandalism at Kumanlam Park on January 21st, remanded in police custody for 5 days. Now the news in detail. Chief Minister N. Biren today inspected the ongoing construction of the new Secretariat building at Mantipukri. It is worth mentioning that Prime Minister Narendra Modi is expected to inaugurate the new Secretariat building. Official of Works Department and others also accompanied the Chief Minister during the inspection visit. The Chief Minister expressed satisfaction over the pace of the construction work. However, he still instructed the workers to speed up to ensure that it is completed on time. The full rehearsal for the 69th Republic Day parade to be held on January 26 was conducted peacefully today. More than 70 contingents from Manipur Police, IRB, Manipur Rifles and various schools and colleges took part in the rehearsal. The rehearsal parade was taken out from the first Emma ground early morning today. The contingents marched on the road along Kangla Mode. Later, the parade converged at the point from where it started. Commander of the 7th MR Achin Haukib was the parade commander of the rehearsal, while Assistant Director of Manipur Police Training Center PJ Singsit took part in the rehearsal as the Reserve Parade Commander. On the other hand, DGP LM Khaute reviewed the rehearsal parade of this morning. Top-ranking officials from police and civil departments also witnessed the rehearsal parade, it is reported. Similar rehearsal parade was also conducted on DSA ground in Bishnupur district this morning. Altogether, 26 contingents from police department and schools took part in the rehearsal. DSP Commando Soni SG Sena was the parade commander of the rehearsal, while SP Jogesh Chandra Haubijam was the reviewer. DC of Bishnupur district Pawan Yadav and many other district level officers attended the rehearsal parade, it is reported. The 9 accredited social health activists who were arrested by the police in connection with the lightning agitation that erupted at the launch of CMHT scheme on January 21st were produced before the court of CJM of Imphal West District, Langkampau, Tonsing at Cherab today. Hearing that they were being produced at the Cherab court, a large number of Ashas stormed the court in anguish. Ashas protested outside the court shouting slogans such as "Release the innocent Ashas," "Arrest all of them if they have to," etc. Police had to lock the gate of the court complex to prevent the Ashas from storming in. As such, several other court proceedings were duly interrupted for a long while. After a long wait at the court, the 9 Ashas were produced before the court of CJM, Imphal East, Lanlema at Lumphil, saying that they were arrested from Imphal East district. On the other hand, enraged over the demand of the 9 accredited social health activists in police custody for 5 days, a large number of Ashas tried to storm the office complex of the Director of Health Services at Lumphil. However, as police locked the gate of the office in advance, the Ashas couldn't enter the compound. They staged a sit-in demonstration right in front of the gate, blocking movement of the officials. Later, the director held talks with 7 representatives of the protesters and assured that he would request the Chief Minister to release the arrest Ashas without any condition. Thus, the protesting Ashas dispersed from the gate. Murangthem Pramodini, who took part in the talks with the director, told media persons that if the director's assurance of requesting the Chief Minister to release the arrested 9 Ashas immediately without any condition, the entire Ashas will not participate in the pulse polio immunization program to be held on January 28th and rubella vaccination program scheduled to be held on February 13th. This had been intimated to the director, she said.
Team Mama Salaga, Chief Minister Unorage, and the Head Minister Narage, and the Wakoina Lapa, the Mari Pau, the Poraga, Nakoina could be even numbers that I put the point of that again, and I always hand the director. Jeremy Kariba, Sarona Tankuni Banku Mapal, High Sia Honmino, Pulse Polio, the Barota Pumagi, and the Tankuni Pantai, as he that had polio, the Amata Yaura Roy, Pulse Polio, Peter Passam, the Tabak Tower, and the February date 13 Damu, Robela Bixil and Lady Sizo Yav.
Meanwhile, executive members of All Manipur Asha Workers Union, Ningthaujam Ongbi Memcha, has cautioned that unless the 9 arrested Ashas were released by today, the Ashas will launch cease work strike from January 25th onward. Addressing a press meet at the Manipur Press Club today, she said, after the Chief Minister left the venue at Kumanlam Park on January 21st, the Ashas suddenly erupted in anger and the ugly incident happened. Afterward, 9 of the Ashas were called by the director on the assurance that they would be allowed to meet the Chief Minister but were arrested. They should be released immediately without any condition, she asserted.
Lambida Octo the doing at Prince Nantana, Paribas Maram Zabra, Moina Popide, Paragati, a women are going to Pabido, a quick switching a blaze a day, a quick irality.
Thousands of Asha workers of Manipur attended the launch of Chief Minister Gi Hakshelgi Tingbang on Statehood Day, January 21st. The unfortunate incident that happened on that day was due to the indifferent attitude shown by the organizers to the Asha workers. Nobody provoked them to launch the agitation. It is solely a resentful voice raised by the Asha workers. The act of arresting 9 Asha workers on the way to meet the Director and Health Minister is very unfortunate. They demanded unconditional release of them and appealed to authority concerned, including the Chief Minister, to fulfill their demands. Secretary in charge of All Manipur Asha Workers Union, S. Sujata, in a press release has cautioned of launching intense agitations if the arrested workers are not released. On the other hand, All India Trade Union Congress Manipur State Committee expressed unhappiness over the arrest of the Asha workers. Instead of arresting the Asha workers, their demands should be fulfilled, the press release added. Former chairman of BOSEM retired IPS Pochangwam Dhanakumar, speaking to the media persons today at his residence, asserted that inclusion of Mitei Maitai in the general category is against the Constitution of India. He was speaking at the second phase of ongoing consultation by eminent personalities organized by coordinating body of Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee and Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee against the inclusion of Mitei Maitai in the Scheduled Tribe list. Dhanakumar further said, according to Indian Article number 14, statement of equalization of communities has not been followed. It is a proof that the article has not been followed because in 1950-51, Mitei Maitai was included in the general category. Inclusion of Mitei Maitai in the Scheduled Tribe list does not mean that the community is being at the lower or upper levels. It is to achieve the right for the community given by the Constitution of India. He said, due to the increasing influx in the state, it is very unfortunate that the number of people in the community has lessened. If the community has not been included in the Scheduled Tribe list, the community will not be an independent community.
Migration mass movement on and the schedule lane when it's a Hutragati, Yana Tuna would create what lay on the railway line pura hanging a policy pura implement of the Sigi Mamang, the question drive pin list, Natrakui Lamsi, schedule lane when a way over, Natre has a manana protection PV about few of the Motragati, a quiggy sister lenses Mangini, a quiggy Mangini.
Encouraging outstanding students in the field of science and technology, National Institute of Electronics and Information Technology has announced 10 years of free materials for Nandalal of Johnstone Higher Secondary School that he needs for building robots. It is worth mentioning that Nandalal brought laurels to the state by building a robot recently. Executive Director of Nielith, T.H. Prameshwar, told the good news to Nandalal in person as the director encouraged Nandalal to continue working on the project. Shetri Mayum O'Neill of Human Rights Alert is going to attend the summit called Sustainable Development Goals 2018 to be held in South Korea. O'Neill left for the summit yesterday. Talking to Seram Rojesh, our news correspondent in Delhi, O'Neill said India should not ignore peace, justice and inclusive, three of the elements mentioned in the Clause 16 of Sustainable Development. Improving infrastructure alone cannot be called development. Doing justice is to about 1,500 fake encounter cases in Manipur is also an important part of sustainable development. He further said the summit was organized by the government of South Korea in collaboration with various non-government organizations.
Sustainable development
The newly elected members of Federal Committee of Manipuri Students Federation (MSF) were sworn in a Manipur Press Club today. Senior advocate Khaidem Mani administered the oath to the members as the oath commissioner. Outgoing president of MSF and Muktangamba returning officer Sirajuddin were present at the oath-taking ceremony. Those who were sworn in today were N.G. Milan as the new president, Lucky Konsam as working president, Okendro Haisnam as general secretary, Yendrimbam Ibungomacha as finance secretary, 5 vice presidents and 10 executive members. In all, 25 members were sworn in today. Speaking on the occasion, newly sworn in President N.G. Milan said the MSF will carry on to its activities on 11 points this year too. Besides, the MSF will continue its Let's Study Well campaign. As moral education is vital to save the students and youth from losing character, a campaign will be launched. Moreover, the MSF will put pressure on the authority to include Manipur's history and social traditions in the syllabus of schools and colleges. He appealed to the communities to cultivate a sense of patriotism and nationalism so that all could live together. A campaign will be launched with the message that Manipur does not belong to one community but all communities, he said.
Mating pangzaraga aduga ngasigi lengakta lebiriba akhoi mapi mapa oibising aso hariba mairoising asina la e haraga akhoi lamdam asida mama lepa manipur da mahi tamam matamda makhoi gi tangai phadana changdaba yadaba visa na chingba sem sabada athubada yahanbiba loina loina makhoi da akhoina lengakna assistance ma ama pibiraga scholarship ma ama pibiraga hariba tongan tongan ba malemi mafam sing degi lakadaru mairoi sing asina iramdam manipur sida masagi education lobu matamda mahi tamja matamda achauba mating pangbigani habigi achetpa thajaba du lenga asidasu thame.
Superstar Club Thaubal Awang Lekai and Khunai Kanba Apunba Mairapai Bilup Kukampal Thaubal expressed unhappiness over the mysterious death of Furailat firm Rocket Sharma alias Inaucha alias Biswanath 60. It may be recalled that Biswanath, who was a super night driver, was arrested by Silchar police against an FIR lodged against him in connection with Assam police last year. However, with nearing 3 days of his release, he passed away mysteriously at Silchar Central Jail on January 14th. His wife was informed that he suffered a heart attack and was admitted at Silchar Hospital on January 14. Upon informing her brother, who was in Silchar, Rocket was found that when he visited the hospital. Moreover, post-mortem was also conducted with the consent of the family members. She appealed to the Chief Minister of Manipur to urge the Chief Minister of Assam in order to find out the actual truth behind his mysterious death. Now the national news. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today insisted that terrorism and climate change are the biggest threats that the entire world is facing in the present time, and added that the artificial distinction made by some people between good and bad terrorists is equally dangerous as terrorism. Delivering a keynote address at the opening session of the World Economic Forum's annual meeting in the Swiss mountain resort of Davos, PM Modi said India's position on the menace of terrorism is well known and he would not like to elaborate on that. Issues of peace, security and stability have also emerged as serious global changes, he added. Underlining the importance of technology, the Prime Minister said data is the real wealth in the present era. Today, data is a real wealth and it is being said that whoever acquires and controls the data will have hegemony in the future. The global flow of data is creating big opportunities as well as challenges, he said. He added that technology-driven transformation has been deeply affecting people's way of thinking, working, international groups, politics and economy. US President Donald Trump reportedly imitates Prime Minister Narendra Modi during his conversations about the state policy in Afghanistan, it is reported. A senior official in the Trump administration reportedly said that the president has been known to affect the Indian accent and imitate Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Prime Minister Modi held talks with Trump during his last year visit to the US. A host of issues including the security situation in war-torn Afghanistan were figured out in the talks. According to the report, Modi told Trump in an Oval Office meeting in June that never has a country like US given so much away for so little in return. To Trump, Modi's statement was proof that the rest of the world viewed the United States as being duped and taken advantage of in Afghanistan. Now the top stories once again. Chief Minister N. Biren inspects ongoing construction of new Secretariat complex at Mantipukri. Full-dressed rehearsal of Republic Day parade held in several districts of state. And 9 Ashas held on charge of arson and vandalism at Kumanlam Park on January 21st, remanded in police custody for 5 days. Well, that's all for now. Keep watching ISTV for more news.